This is Morty Glickman speaking for Sports Champions. And I'm talking with the Chicago Cubs home run hitting star, Ernie Banks. Ernie, I checked the record book of past performances, and it says that you hit 44 home runs in 1955, 43 home runs in 1957, then 47 home runs, 45, 41, and so on. And you're listed as a 6 foot 1 inch, 180 pounds. You're certainly not built along the lines of a big slugger, yet you're considered to be one of the top home run hitters in Major League history. How do you do it?
Well, Marty, when I first joined the Chicago National League Cubs back in 1954, there was a great power hitter by the name of Grail Card on the ball club, and Grail taught me a lot of tricks about hitting the ball into left field and knowing the pitches and what have you. And I developed a style of what they call a wrist hitter practice. I think this is one thing that helped me a lot, and I don't necessarily try to hit a home run. Just go up there, try to meet the ball and get a base hit, and sometimes it goes out of the ballpark.
What we'd like to know, particularly for some of the younger ball players, is some of those tricks that you learn, and some of the tricks that you use. You call yourself a wrist hitter. What's the difference?
Well, the difference is that I can wait a little longer on the pitches up at the plate. Therefore, I have better timing and faster wrist and quick hands. Of course, I think all of us, when we try to hit home runs, we somehow become uncoordinated and off balance on a lot of swings. And I'm the type of hitter that I have to wait for the ball and more or less hit the ball where it's pitched and try to meet it and get a base hit. I think when you try to hit a home run and swing hard, you take your eye off the ball and you don't follow it as well, and your timing is a little bit off. But I think just watching the ball and trying to meet it and get a base hit, you become more successful as far as home runs are concerned.
What can a young ball player do to develop his wrists, Ernie?
Well, practice more or less, do a little weight lifting occasionally, to strengthen the wrist. And the main thing is to practice and develop their own style and not try to hit the ball real hard, just try to meet it and get a base hit. Sometimes choke up on the bat if they have an opportunity and the bat is a little bit too heavy for them, to give them better balance and a faster swing. And the main thing is not to try to hit the home run, just try to meet the ball and get a base hit.
Ernie, do you wait for a particular pitch when you're on the batter's box? Do you look for a pitch?
No, I don't, Marty. I just usually go up there and try to hit the ball where it's pitched and whatever pitch I see and try to get a strike to hit. And I think this is very essential in hitting, is trying to get a strike up there and watching the ball and not trying to swing too hard at the plate.
Ernie, is there something in developing the knowledge of the strike zone, knowing when a pitch is a strike and when it is not a strike?
Yes, I think you have to watch the ball when it leaves the pitcher's hand and concentrate on the ball being in a certain area, and when it's in that area that you know it's going to be a strike and you have to swing at it. But the main thing is watching the pitcher, never taking your eyes off the pitcher and keeping your eye right on that ball once he releases it, and then stepping into the ball and trying to meet it and get a base hit.
Ernie, back in 1955, you set a major league home run record of hitting 5 home runs in one ball game. I suppose you recall that day well.
Yes, that was a great thrill in my major league career, and all those home runs that I hit that year was ones that I was just trying to meet the ball and get a base hit, and somehow they went into the stands. And I know when I do swing hard and try to hit one, I'm off balance and I don't watch the ball as well. But I think you have a better chance of hitting a home run when you just try to meet the ball and get a base hit.
Ernie, in a situation like that, and any time you step into the batter's box, what are you concentrating on?
Well, first of all, I'm concentrating on trying to get a strike to hit. Secondly, I'm trying to concentrate on not swinging too hard at the ball when it gets into the strike zone. And thirdly, I'm not trying to pull every pitch, to try to hit the ball where it's pitched more or less.
Ernie Banks, during your career, you've been switched around in the field from shortstop to third base, to the outfield, and to first base. Does the change in position have any effect on your hitting?
Not at all. I think once you get in a position and start out in spring training at the position and practice, it takes a lot of practice to make moves in the major leagues or in baseball. And of course, you have to work on the plays and get it with a good coach that will work with you and know how to play the position and practice there. And I think anybody can become a good first baseman or outfielder or shortstop or second baseman. But the main thing is working with your coach and practicing each day.
During the course of your career in the major leagues, Ernie, have you changed your batting stance any?
No, I haven't. I've stayed right with my same batting stance and stayed with the same bat, and it has helped me a lot.
What would you suggest to a young ball player in developing his own stance?
Well, I would say just get up to the plate and try to get in a comfortable position try to keep his arms away from his body, use a very light bat, a bat that he can swing very fast, and just try to meet the ball and get a base hit. And play as hard and do a clean sport, and no arguing with umpires, because we know that they're out to do a job, and they are calling the ball game and be a real good sport.
Ernie Banks of the Chicago Cubs.
Thank you very much.